Hey, what's up, guys? Dave Beamer here on a Sunday morning, almost Sunday afternoon, and had something I wanted to share with you this morning. So I spent the morning fooling with the dishwasher again. So we've heard about the infamous dishwasher a couple times this week. And so here's the lesson I learned this morning. It's a pretty big lesson as I got my truck and I was headed over here to return the dishwasher ultimately. I had a reflection back from several years ago. And so here's what I was thinking. So I'm working on the dishwasher this morning. I start to pull the dishwasher out and I recognize that there was power. The actual ground line to the dishwasher was not hooked up. And so I hooked the ground line up, went back out full with the power. I found a couple of things that just weren't hooked up properly. And so I began to reconsider taking it back. I spent another almost 2 hours working on it this morning, ultimately to come up with the same conclusion of the fact that the dishwasher was not working. And so I was frustrated. I spent 2 hours trying to get it working again, right? Probably 5 or 6 hours altogether in trying to get it fixed, trying to get it working. And ultimately my wife came in and she said, just pull it out and return it. It's broke. But I was so committed to trying to fix it. I was so committed to trying to make it right and to fix it and make it work that I lost track of what ultimately my goal was, right? What I was ultimately after was getting a dishwasher working. And so I spent, again, I wasted more time trying to get the dishwasher working. And so when I got in the truck and I was headed over here, what I began considering was, when I was in business before, running, owning a shop, running, owning marketing, sales, fulfillment, leading teams of people, how many times that I was so committed to fixing the thing, right? So committed to a way, and I didn't give myself space to even consider what other options might be possible in the middle of that. And so you just keep grinding and you keep churning, doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're not getting the result you're looking for. I was not getting the result that I was looking for. It proved true again this morning. And so old habits die hard, right? And it took somebody else coming in and speaking truth to just get me to realize, hey, just get rid of the damn dishwasher already, right? And when I think back around what I did in business and how often I was so committed to fixing something that had I just stopped, if I had someone around me who would just speak the truth to me and tell me, hey, it's not working. Like this, your marketing plan is not working, right? Your sales plan is not working. The way you're fulfilling your product is not working. The way you're leading teams, and for me, that was a huge one back then. The way you're leading your teams is just not working. But I didn't know to call an audible. I didn't have anybody around me that could help me see what I couldn't see. And so I wondered as I was coming over this morning if anyone else kind of has the same challenges. Where in your life, where in your business around those four things, when you start considering your marketing plan, your sales plan, how you're fulfilling on your product or your service, how you're leading your teams of people, where are you so committed to it being your way? That's what I was guilty of, because it was the only way that I knew, right? I didn't know that there was other possibilities out there. Where are you so committed to leading your teams your way, fulfilling your product or service the way you know how, and not considering other options? It's what wrecked me. Not considering other options is what wrecked me ultimately. So when you think about that around your family, right? Like conversations with your wife and conversations with your kids, so frequently I'm so committed to it being my way or being right that I don't consider the other possibilities that are out there. It's hard to even hear the other options, right? And then ultimately we don't get anywhere close to what we ultimately want, which is the connection, the relationships. It's the same way with our customers. Don't be so committed. I'll just ask you, don't be so committed to it being your way. Consider that there might be other possibilities. Just consider calling an audible, right? For me in the car world, just pull the e-brake and turn left, right? Change course, change direction. It's okay. You've learned from what you were trying. It's not like you're throwing it all away. I didn't throw it all away. I learned a ton. But I didn't have to go that far to learn what I learned, right? I didn't have to spend 5 weekends, right, fooling with a dishwasher. Call an audible. Make a turn. Learn from what you've done and move forward. If you got any questions, if this hit home for you, if it made sense around your business, marketing, sales, fulfillment, whether it be a product or a service, or leading your teams, ultimately leading teams on how to provide fantastic customer service, beyond industry customer service, leadership amongst your teams, growing your people, send me a message, give me a call. This stuff is real, guys. It doesn't, I know men especially, man, we're so committed to fixing stuff. Even when it's not broken, or even when it takes a small thing, right? We want to just overhaul it all, and it doesn't have to be that way. It can be extremely simple. Sometimes the fix is so simple, and sometimes the fix is just changing direction faster. Anyway, I hope that's helpful, guys. I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear any private messages. Give me a phone call. Hope you guys are having a marvelous Sunday. It's gorgeous. Very few clouds in the sky. Nice and sunny. We'll get some yard work done. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care.